Hey, Ruby. Been a little while. As usual, I don't know what it is. I keep, meaning to stream. Like I was actually intending to stream last night, didn't get around to it. Instead, just sort of farmed a couple of things to make things a bit quicker today. So, I think with that in mind, we might as well jump right into it. After my untimely demise, sadly, in the end, that did kind of throw out my plans a little bit for what to do. But I mean, my basic backup plan anyway was to, oh, shoot. That is all right, good. My basic plan was to, once I finished all that, I would come back and start building farms. Well, I don't really have my ender chest where I'd like it, although it's pretty close. Take a look at this. I've got, a decent amount of shulker boxes. I've used my dyes to sort of start filling them in. In fact, with just a little bit of legwork yesterday, I've now got 14 of the 16 dyes that are there. The two that I'm missing are lime green, which you get with sea pickles, and brown, which you get with cocoa beans. So I need to head out to a jungle to try and grab those. Be cool. Oop, I'm definitely going to want a little bit of that. For right now, I've got two things on my agenda, as you can probably tell by the thing in the upper left. I want to create a cobble farm, as well as sort of a dripstone farm as well. Now, one problem is we need dripstone blocks in order to make a dripstone farm. And was it in this chest or somewhere? There's a different chest. Yeah, over here. Someone else on the server did kindly drop off some dripstone blocks. Okay, so no, we do have enough to actually make minor dripstone farm. You need the actual block itself for the dripstone to form. But now that we have that, I can actually build a bit of a pan. So, all right, we'll get started on that. I don't want to spend too much time on it, simply because I know that third item on the list, the raid farm, is going to take a fair bit. So with that out of the way, let's get started on that cobble farm. Ugh, leg spike again. Apologies for the leg spikes. I don't really know what's causing them, unfortunately. I'm gonna have to spend a little bit of time researching that, seeing what I can find. Oh, yes, this is the materials right here for the raid farm, which I spent yesterday verifying that I had everything for. Although before I get too far with that, I do have a few more materials cooking over here. This raid farm design is set up by Ianxofour. He sort of specializes in early game raid farms. Stuff that you can actually create almost right away. That we've got most of the materials we need. I think in his case it was about 2.5 stacks of glass. We are still going to need some slabs, but we can work that out on the way. Alright, with that in mind, if we're going to make ourselves just a simple cobble farm, and I should pull this out to set this up. So yeah, need you, something like that. Rest I shall ditch in one of these. I guess construction. Actually, no, I usually put any sort of glass I've got in lighting. So let's throw it in there. There we go. Yeah, there's still a lot of empty shulker things, but I'm working on it. Alright, and this will be sort of the material list that we need here. I've got a little bit of extra cobbled deep slate, which in theory I could actually use to make more slabs, which I need for the extension to this. But basically this is all that I'll need right over here. So rather than risk losing it, let's put you back in there. But now then, to make a cobble farm, I am going to need head for a rock over here. I just need a bunch of stairs, quite frankly. Here we go. 6 stairs is more than enough. But water buckets, I'm going to borrow these ones temporarily. Hope you don't mind. I am going to need some lava. Unfortunately, it's going to be a bit of a huff to get that, but I think we can figure it out. Right, so a decent amount of iron here. And I don't need any additional iron to sort of help build that farm. I am going to have to save some for cauldrons later on, but I don't have to worry about that time. So in order to make this, I'm going to need that far. Silly me. I'm going to need a grand total of, let's see, I'm going to want 4 hoppers and 2 chests. So that's 6 in total. So 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Just I would like to make a hopper, please. 4 in total. Thank you. Alright, I've still got 43 left over there. That's plenty spare for other things I might want to do. Off back over there, though. Okay. Let's see. That I've got my stairs. I am going to need lava. I'll do time, though, I think. You know what? Let's put this back. Alright, let's get building. My plan was to actually throw it down around in here. Catch those. I want to be sort of careful of where this is right here. Although, one other problem, too, is this is in a spawn chunk. So there's actually a decent chance of it causing lag. Might actually be smarter for me not to build it in the spawns farm, but instead it's just somewhere over here. Yes, I mean, it's only 4 hoppers. It's not a huge deal when it comes to it, but it's easy to relocate if we decide, nah, we want the performance hit later on. And it's not like it's very difficult to get to either. Just make sure this area is lit up and has a proper door. Like, speaking of which, do I have a door I can throw on there? Oh, okay. That's fine. Let's just create a door. Long last, I'm getting good enough in this game to actually memorize some of the recipes. Alright, there we go. Now we can create a little bit of a good cobble farm over there. That out. Alright, now which way do I want the door facing? I kind of want the outside to look a little bit nicer, so... No, a little bit of server lag from the looks of it, so... Putting it outside would probably be a good idea. Alright. Okay, so I'm going to need a series of 4 hoppers leading to 2 chests. Probably best I actually just build this into the wall, quite frankly. This way is going to be more out towards the outside. This is not, though. So. Good. Put 2 of them right there. It'd be nice if I could make some cobblestone stairs. Dang it. I thought that goes a little bit better up there, but I think should be enough for what I need. Okay, so you can only reach about 4, so we throw that in there. Have to get there, but I am gonna have to... Actually, wait, here, I can do it this way. Throw you down. Oops. Not a good idea, always. Okay, that handles that. And now I need a hopper which leads into there. Just, take a little bit of this cobble with my axe. Where's my hoppers? Pop you in there. Fortunately, I have to go out through here, but that's okay. I actually have to get a little bit higher up anyway to make the farm proper, so. You into you. Perfect, okay. That's all back. Okay, so this area up here will be the stair area. Take some stairs here. still kind of like this basic idea. The problem, though, is how exactly I'm going to keep lava from pouring down onto there. Kind of works better if I've got an inlet. Can I move this one back? Maybe I should move this one back, just to be safe. You come with me. You come with me. I have to change you around. You probably should have stayed where you were. That's fine. You come with me. You go in there. Get that bow. There we go. Now with my hopper. This. Perfect. Back one more here. Full ceiling. Okay. Recall correctly, is it lava above or rock above? In this case, yeah, and since there's no easy way to sort of get to that, it makes more sense to throw the chest right here. Oh. You know, let's stare at right. It'll be waterlogged flowing in. The question is whether or not it forms stone or cobble. Throw a little bit of andesite in there. That's the block I was looking at before. Alright, sure. Alright, actually looks fairly nice, I think. A bit of a heretic there. Alright, and then the level will be up here. One lava bucket in there. And I really could have actually threw that back, although I do need this to be stairs. If I make them upside down stairs, you'll still be able to access it. Do like that. What? Nice. Now, of course, I can actually do a better job of that. If I... Right, there needs to be some rock here with a sign. Do I use cobble? I'm going to use andesite and diorite. Be a sign right there to protect from any water or lava coming in. Yeah, looking good, looking good. Lava comes down and flows onto there. But yeah, let's make this actually look a little bit nicer over here. Done this on another server, but if you basically throw it like this, I think it's... Oh wait, I gotta put a block up there. This. Take a look at that. Nice, solid looking block. You know, if you had... Something back there. There we go. Yeah, that looks like a solid block, which is blocking off the chest. And yeah, I can open it up. Pretty awesome. Okay, so I need a sign up here. I need some water in my water buckets. Easy enough. Question is now, do I... You know what? Let's see if I can find some nearby water. Yes, perfect. Then I'll just make my own construction bench over there. Get it all. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna need a few more birch planks. Crafting bench. Pop you up there just to protect you against spills. Ditto you. Whose luck would have it actually? Actually, hang on a sec. I don't like that luck. Put it right around here, I guess. Yeah, and that way this is sort of protecting here. We got sort of like a triangle of protection here to prevent spawns from coming in. Alright, well with that out of the way though, I'm gonna need 2 more of these. Line these together. Let's throw this underneath here. Now I've got myself a sign. All this farm. This way. Alright, that's looking pretty good. Take a little bit of cobblestone. I've got some diorite, so why not? Actually, no. Tell you what. Here are the diorite love around. Okay. Grab a little bit more here. Walk into here. You need to be waterlogged. And you need to be waterlogged. There we go. And now I need to put 1 bucket of lava up in there, and that shall complete it. So where did... Oh, yeah, that's right. I threw that right in here. I need to. And it does kind of make for a nicer thing this way. Yeah, we should probably run. I don't know if you've noticed in all the construction things, but I don't have any armor on right now. I have not quite got the necessary farming to sort of get myself back into armor. So maybe consider a bit of that. Whatever. Going if... That would be great if true. No, I'm 1 of 2, so... Okay, well... That's fine. I am going to be more than content with just getting rid of phantoms, quite frankly. But okay, if that's the case, then I should come along and prep for just getting a little bit of armor for myself. Oh, actually, that's not quite true. I shouldn't say that. I do have a little bit of armor tucked away in here. Yes, I've still got my elytra. Thank goodness for that. I don't really want to waste it unless I've got it sort of fully put on there. But you can see that's some decent fire legging. That's some decent leggings right there. Oh, is it good protection? No. Better than nothing though. Oh, come on. Why am I being so stingy? I do have an iron helmet. Inspiration 3, protection 4. Now, use it until I don't need it, quite frankly. There we go. Good protection? No, but it'll hold me off. Alright, let's grab a little bit more emeralds here. Just basically trying to bide time over until it's daytime. I think we're actually in stormy weather here, but because we're over in a desert, it's not actually going to storm or do anything. Poor axe, though. I love the thing to pieces, but I have not been able to put mending or anything on it yet, so it hasn't translated into, you know, a solid construction yet. Do 3 rows of this. Then, once it turns daylight, head out and grab a little bit of lava. The closest lava is over by a pillager outpost. I don't intend to actually, you know, aggro any of the pillagers that are over there. But it would kind of be handy to look, you know. Have I shown that on stream? I think I have. No, I don't think I have, actually. I did actually go out venturing for some pumpkins a little while ago. That led me to sort of go by a pillager outpost and see what I could see. Now, the lack of armor is going to make things a bit tricky when it comes to these pillagers. I do have a shield, thank goodness, but as you saw, it's only at sort of like half power. It was probably a wiser choice to actually make myself a whole new shield. You know, I can spare 1 iron, I think. I think I'll do that before going off and grabbing a new pillager. Now, I also have a bit of a problem in that my excellent Silk Touch pickaxe died over in the end. Really not good, but I do happen to have a Silk Touch shovel. And if I understand my Minecraft medics correctly, anything Silk Touch should be able to grab Ender Chest. That's not always the case. Like, I've made the mistake of Silk Touching a, yeah, I was trying to pick up a brewing stand and completely botched it. I think in, oh, wrong one. I think in that case, it was purely because I used the wrong tool for the job there. I thought you needed Silk Touch when in fact you did not. Just simply a pickaxe is enough to pick it up. Boom. Alright. That's, what, 3 whole logs? Okay, that's pretty good. Spent a little bit of time restoring my saplings. Yes, I'm still technically positive, but that's only because I haven't planted them all yet. Kind of been bad about not getting any saplings back. Hang on a sec. I do, the fortune hoe. Something like that. My lone little bit of nether out there. Person. Poor thing definitely needs mending though. Also on the ground here. We're still net negative for saplings, which is annoying. I mean, we've gotten enough spare saplings. I'm really not actually that concerned about it. I mean, all I really need is, you know, maybe a quarter stack of saplings to get most of it, so. You know, even if I don't fully restock I've taken, that's fine. Yes, I know. Naturally, I'm saying that's fine because I'm the one who's saving time with it. But give me a little bit, please. I'm not saying much there. All right. I will take it. Pop you back in there. Fortune Hall back. Let's get crafting. Perfect. Where are me archers at? Ouch. I gotta figure out where your block is then and not trade with you. Bizarre, I thought you had fully trained Fletchers all around the place, but apparently some have been dying off. Damn, alright. Let's find ourselves another Fletcher. You, other Fletcher. Oh, we've got this and this many trained Fletchers. It's really not that big a deal. And one more stack. Oh yeah, I haven't fucked with you, huh? There we go. That'll give me 48 right there. Good head start on some armor. There we go. I think I do have some in my shiny box. Yeah, there we go. Job time. Oh, who's the lousy one? Not you. Yeah, you're the lousy one. Okay, you carry on. Oh shoot, you've been traded with. In fact, that might have been me who did that accidentally. Oops. Alright. So, pull this out. I want 2 of you to make a shield. And an iron door. There's a shield. There we go. See? Put you back in there, grab my shinies. Do a quick shopping trip. I'm gonna keep you around just as spares. An armor somewhere around here. Do I get a replacement axe? I need it yet. Let's risk it a little bit. Weaponsmith? No, I got that. This is just 19, but armor comes first. You're a lousy one. Why do I keep selecting you? You're a lousy one. What about you? Lousy. Lousy. Good armor around here somewhere. I don't remember where they are, though. Gotta be back over here, then. Smith? Is our armor guy. That's a mason. I'm already out of food. Apprentice armor. No, not happening. Alright, you know what? Fine. Throw that in there. I'm just gonna temporarily stash this in here. The rest I think I can afford to lose. But let's go out and get that lava. Gotta be careful with the control mouse wheels thanks to Lightmatica. Let's put some pressure plates here too. I do. And over there. Villager outpost. Now the lava should be somewhere up here. Got a couple of flowers too, which is nice. Here we go. Where? Taking their time spawning in. Although I have actually had some experience dealing with these guys. Oh shoot. Did I just anger an Enderman? He's angry, he's not following me. Alright, it's just afternoon Minecraft time, so let's just head straight over there. You know, if that Enderman had been following me, I probably would have been like, eh. Let's head over and get an iron golem to help me, but we seem to be clear. I feel kind of bad about me leaving those flowers behind, but doesn't matter. While out grinding a little bit for resources yesterday, I found a flower forest. And in fact, it's not too far from our current location at spawn. So, alright. Lava in there. Back up quickly. Probably should actually throw a little bit. Yeah, but I also want to see what type that is. Is that stone? Craft stone. Yes, that is. All right. All right. Now this is all going to be cobble, sadly, but. Perfect. I will take it. So, cobble farm, done. You up. In fact, if anything, but I incorporate you right over here. Yeah, that's a bit confusing, quite frankly. Tell you what. Pop you out. There. Alright, and then that's fairly obvious that, yeah, this is exactly where you're going to be grabbing this from. Don't have any stairs with me? No. But, you know, that works. Oh, wait. And I also want diorite. Taking advantage of my Minecraft knowledge. Alright. Cobblestone farm, done. Next off, we'll be setting up some sort of dripstone thing. Now, in this case, because we're just going for dripstone rather than lava, we don't have to necessarily be all that fancy about it. The only key thing is, of course, because dripstone grows at such a slow rate, it kind of has to be in always loaded chunks. This is why we're relying on the fact that we're near spawn, and spawn chunks are coming along, to actually go and help us accumulate this dripstone as we go. Because these chunks are being loaded anyway. So might as well take advantage of that and random ticks and all that to create a bit more dripstone. Alright, so give me some of that. Oh, I'm going to want dripstone that's here. This is going to be a bit scary simply because grass underneath me. But I do have some back here. Yeah, we are kind of working out in the desert at night, a little under-armored. The good news, at least, is that we have our personal protective bubble. And I've actually gone out and done a fair bit of work out there. 3 grass blocks. That gives something for the dripstone to drop down onto. We should be relatively safe. And if not, we're pretty close to spawn. So we basically just have to run, you know, a dozen blocks and boom, we're there. Left this open again. Okay. Yes, as you can see, I've prepared a little area here. Look at that. So let's cobble up. And all right. Need to create sort of like a little container for it. Actually, I think the dripstone go out here. Go right here. I do need to drill down too. That's going to be annoying. Cobble. I have to start off with. Yeah, but I need to fill this all in, sadly. Okay. You get dripstone. Cobble. Oops. Cobble. You get filled in with cobble. You get filled in with cobble. This. Grab some of this, being careful not to, of course, fall off and or doom. Thank you for that. Alright, now if we throw some water in there, should get it. And unfortunately, I did not bring any water with me. Yay. So don't waste any cobble. Don't see any creepers on my way out. There's one over there, that's fine. Like running everywhere. Okay, so now I need some water. It's okay, there's a reason why I built these somewhat lousy farms over here for sugarcane. That's really because I just want a water source. There we go. Now that we've moved away, our protective spawn bubble has moved over here, so there should be some spawns coming in there. Somebody picking us off with arrows. Feel for this poor thing. Why, thank you, sir. Moving before the husk decides to come after me. Drop. Right here. Alright, good. That should be enough for me to get to the dripstone. So 1, 2, 3. Good, good, good. Now I need to get up there to throw a bit of water in. Okay, that should work. Alright, and I have the 1 water bucket, sadly, so hopefully that's enough. Ouch. Okay, did not intend to do that. Perhaps we should beat a hasty retreat. You know what? I'm good enough to fuel the husk. Yeah, so look at that. Oh, I love the fact that we're just so exposed up here. Means that I can sort of keep track of where mobs might be. Yeah, a little bit of water right there. So 1, 2, 3, I believe. Yeah, that looks about right. Throw some grass in there. I think that's enough. Oops. There we go. Good, thank you. Pretty good, but I feel kind of bad about having that up there. So you know what? We're up. Popping our head, good. We have to be a bit careful around here. You gotta go. Yes, perfect. Anybody around here to ruin my day? Creeper. I don't like the look of his face. Ugh, unenchanted bows. My goodness. I really hope that my memory is correct, and you need something like dirt underneath there. For that to go. I'll have to check that out later. For now, though, let's call the dripstone farm done. Means we're finally on to the main event. As you can see, setting. Or sorry, the moon is setting. Means, hey kitty. We're pretty much ready to go. Got a little bit of gunpowder. I'll store that in my ender chest here. Let's do some light housekeeping before we move out. A lava bucket, which is great. My ender chest with me. But my... Do I have an enchanting one yet? No, I don't yet. But I definitely need you. Arrows will be handy. Birchstein, not really. Rotten flesh I'll store away. Cobble with me. You know what? Just a little bit of time before I'm going to get to the good armor, because I know that that armor person sleeps down here. It you? Huh? No, this is for good pickaxes. Shoot. Already got that. Oh, I just want armor. No. Yeah, where is that armor? Using me off. Might as well check the major house anyway. Butcher, no. Smith, no. I mean, you saw me with full diamond armor. I did not get that by making it with diamonds myself. Smith. Weaponsmith. Smith again. I think sadly our armor may have bit the dust. Alright. Go back to the ender chest, fill it up, and then go, because time's a wasting. Now, I do have the advantage that I've actually built this farm before. Let's see, it's designed by Ianxofour. I built it on another world I was living in, and it worked quite well. I mean, again, the farm itself is fabulous. There's a reason why I'm building it, even though it kind of stretches the limits of my, thou shalt not do mean things to villagers rule. Extra stuff, which I don't really need, but that's fine. Okay. Dash you. I'm going to want a boat, but I've got a boat sitting over there, so. Dash a bunch of the extras that I don't need. Sparrows, sure, why not? Pines and sand I'm going to throw over there. Go to the doors, okay. So you get a pile of signs. There's a bunch of doors over here. That's where our doors went. Oh, I'm gonna give off the raw flesh too, and here, you know what? I have some netherrack on me. Alright, and with that, I'm gonna need a boat. I made that boat anyway, so. Now it is off to go to my spot. 25 food isn't great, but it should do. Okay. Well, at least it didn't despawn. Really? Aliens don't even really bother me all that much anymore. Not, for armor reasons necessarily, but it turns out if you just run past them full speed while hopping, not much of an issue, quite frankly. Alright. Now the area I've set aside for this raid farm is approximately in this direction off here. I may need actually to pop up coordinates to be sure, because it's basically like one block sitting in the middle of an ocean. Kind of tricky to get to unless you know precisely where you're at. But have I shown this village on stream before? I'm not sure. Oh, nice. When you got that ruined portal over there, tons of nice houses. Like it's actually somewhat of a posh village, quite frankly. Hey, dolphin. And it's somewhere down here. Yeah, alas, my love of world curvature. While it does create a really nice effect, also means that... Sorry about that. Also means that it's a bit trickier to see things near the shore. For you. Would you happen to be a sand pillar? Why, yes, you would. Make sure it's the right one, too. Yeah, this one looks about right. And yeah, it's a bit weird that I can actually see land from here, given that I'm building a raid farm. That's by design. The spawn radius is far enough that it should be okay. Alright, so with that, I'm going to actually switch over and see exactly what I need to see
3 sand blocks,
It never
or use
hurts to actually
scaffolding,
have
until your feet are at
reference here.
Y216.
Okay. Now, unfortunately, I do need to pop my shulker out, so... La 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 la. After all my materials are in there. Oh. I mucked up my sand. Well, that's okay. I'm going to cheat and use coordinates for this one, because it is kind of important to get that altitude correct. It was, yeah, 25, 64, 64. So this might even work, actually, by sheer fluke. All right. Power up. Might help if you can see what I was doing. Should be safe from phantoms. If not, I'm building in the middle of an ocean. I can literally just dive in, find my boat, get out of here. Yeah, on the other server, I've advanced enough that I actually had instructions, scaffolding to build this all up. Since we're still somewhat early game-ish here, I don't have that yet. There is actually a jungle area that's been found on map, so in theory I could actually go over and get it if I so wanted. I have not had the time or inclination yet to do that, so I'm doing it the old school way with sand here. I do. Interesting. Oh, you right click, you divide it in half. Alright, now if my math is correct, should be at 216. Alright, and 216. Alright. Switch back to here.
At the top of the pillar, set down 3 temporary blocks in any direction other than north, and then turn right at the end and add 2 more temporary blocks.
Alright, go in any direction that is not north. That's not north. So, you know what? Let's follow the exact design here. I'm going to just use a bit of cobble as temporary stuff. 2, 3. Then, see what I'm doing here? 1, 2. Do up some of this. Oops. Now this, unfortunately, is the boring part. Oh, wait, where's my bulk here? Because this is where we pour lava and then wait. Alright, that's looking pretty good. I'm going to be needing a bucket later on, but I'm just going to put this bucket down over here to get it out of my inventory. And same with some of this other stuff here too. Now that I've basically finished with my sand pile, I've got enough spare inventory that I don't particularly care. I'm going to leave you out because I know I'm going to need you. The catch now, of course, is I got to wait until this touches the ocean proper. Now, the view distance is far enough I can actually see it when that happens, but until then, it wouldn't hurt to actually confirm what exactly is happening over here.
Until your feet are at Y in any direction other than north, and then turn right at the end and add 2 more temporary blocks. Break the temporary blocks so that the last one is floating on its own, and place lava on top of it. Wait about 4 minutes for the lava to flow all the way down to the ocean, and then pick up the lava source. Wait for the lava to flow down just a bit so that you can see the sides of the temporary block underneath, and then immediately place water on top of the temporary block. When you hear the lava converting to cobblestone, pick up the water so that you can reuse it later. The temporary block covers the hole in the middle of the cobblestone tube that you just made, and will serve as both a bubble elevator and the drop shaft for this farm. Use this temporary block to mark one corner of a 5x5 platform. Make the outer edge of the platform out of glass blocks, and add a dispenser facing up on the opposite corner, and fill in the middle with
pretty good marching orders right there. Switch back over here, and I'm going to need a bunch of glass. If you're wondering why I've got a ton of extra glass, it's because I found when creating a bunch of stuff. Oh, where's my disc? I've got tons of... You know what? Cobble deep slate. Looks a bit nicer, I think, for a temp block. I'm going to be needing an observer eventually. Almost all these I'm basically going to need at some point. Piston, yes. Back over there, that's kind of for later. I'm going to top up my wood. Just eat it. Ditto you. Yes, I am going to need a water bucket too. Pull that out. Still not quite yet, huh? Now, in theory, actually, I could get started on the other part, you know, simply because this is not filled in. I mean, I know that I'm going to put a glass plane right here. But I could easily just do that, you know, take my bow out of there. Glass. And that's solid. Glass. 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 Dang it. Oh, still not quite down at the bottom yet.
Wait for the lava to flow down just a bit so that you can see the... When you hear the lava converting to cobblestone, pick up the water so that you can reuse it later. The temporary block covers the whole...
Alright, so an extension of 4 beyond that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. This then comes along, and I build along here. You can see, hit my bottom over there. This should just be 3. Because this is going to be where the dispenser goes. This is where we create our little column here. And there we go. Now I can put the little bit of glass right there. That now is going down and building a really nice sort of like cobble pillar, essentially, we can use to get up and down. Super handy. Spencer, please. Mercy. One. There we go. And throw in... Yeah, I was going to use cobbled deep slate just to make it look a little bit interesting. There we go. That looks like a close match for what Ianxofour has in their tutorial.
hole in the middle of the cobblestone tube that you just... corner of a... Build glass walls surrounding the platform on all sides so that it's 4 blocks high, and extend...
Yeah, you can see that's a pretty close match for what I've got there. They wiped out the temporary block sitting right over here. I don't particularly care about that, but... Ian was kind of stingy with that, so I'm just going to come along that and then glass. Again, this is one thing, difficulty I found while building Ianxofour's things. I actually ran out of glass because he had just enough to build it. It was exactly 3 stacks, basically. So I now come up to make sure that I'm far enough away I'm not going to fall off. Come along and put this. 2. Bit of that. Bit of that in there. Perfect. Thank you, Shulk. Perfect. All right, now let's just build up. It's 3 up. Now, this part is quick and fast. That was a really, okay. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. English, hard. Now this side has to be 2 higher. So, 1, 1, 2. This is deliberately set up so that it kills off, I think, what's it, Ravagers? The big hulking things. That looks good. I then jump down here, take myself a little bit of a hit. And there, that should do that. Back over to the guide here.
Extend the walls an additional 2 bucket to the dispenser on the other side. Now place a torch.
Of course. Also set up a piston inside there. Where is piston? That pops out. Then very carefully. There we go. The pistons should face this way. Now the signs, I believe. What those signs? Oh shoot. Don't have silk touch. Dang it. Oh well, this is the reason why I've got spare here. Oh, that's right. I was actually doing a slightly different design, whereby I didn't bother with carrying all the wood that I needed, because guess what? I've got a ton of wood right here. So, crafting bench. Alright, so I need 2 more from you. Got tons of sticks, thank goodness. 3 birch signs here. Okay, now as I recall correctly, this has to be a little bit higher. So like right there. There, I believe. That could... Oops, been showing off the wrong screen. Yes. One of these days.
Suspend lava over the drop shaft and add a water bucket to the dispenser.
Yeah, see, it's 1 above right there. Wrong one. Yeah, it's 1 above right there. So the lava goes right in there. Go. Then 180 degrees. This water bucket goes in here. Here we go. That's got that. You can see 2 high mobs are going to get underneath there fine, but the Ravagers that are a little bit higher, they're 3, and it should do bad things to them. With that, back over here.
On the other side. Now place it. Now find the northwest corner of this.
I have my torches. Yes, I've got a bunch of torches. All right, I'm supposed to place a torch up here to prevent mob spawning. Oh, yes, and I'm also supposed to memorize this block, too. Oh. Alright, haha. Place the torch way up high. I also need to write down where exactly this block is. So 17. All right, now I should head back over there and make sure that I've got the proper block.
This 5x5 platform and write down the X and Z coordinates, or
right.
take a screen.
Northwest corner of platform. My bad. North. So I actually have to do it here instead. This is west. North. Okay. So in fact, 8, 13, negative 36. Good for me. All right. With me forgetting again to switch things over.
Screenshot. This is important information that you will as you leave, and place a solid block next to the piston and 2 blocks below it. Add a redstone torch.
Now we're going to tower down. You have to make sure I'm on the right one. I'm definitely not, so you gotta come with me. You. Got my redstone torches though. Really need that thing. But I am worried about... Sorry, I keep forgetting to switch. Alas, my shulker thing blew the coop down there. Is there anything I need for up here? Yeah, but it might take me longer than 5 minutes to get this part complete. And in which point it'll despawn, which I don't want. My inventory looking? Plenty to actually store all this sand. So, you know what? I got a great shovel. This is not going to take long to go down. Let's detour a little bit. See, this is a disadvantage of using sand versus a proper scaffold. You know, with the scaffold I would just ascend back up, no big deal. But this I've actually got to count out exactly how many blocks again. And you know, again, I waste the time that I spent towering up a second time. There you are. Hello? Might as well. I bet you're underneath there in the gravel. Please. Mercy. Alright. So 64, 64, and these are not at the proper height, but I don't really care. You know, all I cared about was getting the original height up, so. One of these days I'm going to learn how to use Lightmatica too. In which case I might actually get rid of the, you know, little indicator thing. What am I using my shield for? Nothing. So, you're a very nice shield. Don't care about you. Okay, so we lost 2-3 minutes to that. Not too bad, but it's going to chew into my time a little bit. Here's the lava, so we're almost there. I think that's enough. Now I want my inventory up. What was it, cobble deep slate? Yes. One right next there, one right there. A redstone torch. Bam. And now you're going to extend. Let's head back over here.
In between so that the torch is sitting directly on top of the solid block, and you should hear the piston extend. Now bridge out on glass blocks underneath the glass wall so that you run up next to the dispenser.
Alright. The glass I had forgotten about. That's okay. How much? Fair? It's still looking okay. I need to get in here. Perfect. This follows along in here. I know there's a little bit of redstone right here. I'm going to cheat a little bit because I know this is coming up. But this has a slightly different look from before. There's actually supposed to be an observer going. In fact, you know what? I can even place the observer. Why the heck not? There we go. And back to... This goes here. This goes up, and I believe there's a block right here. Boop. Yeah, let's transition over here.
Add redstone dust next to the redstone torch, and an observer facing this redstone dust. This short bit of redstone dust is visible from below, and tells you that the piston is extended.
Perfect. I had it right. Boop. Bit of a dodgy one. That. Less dodgy. I'm really not having much luck catching these things. I believe that's it for the upper portions.
Now run a line of redstone dust to connect the observer with a solid block placed next to the dispenser.
Done.
Make sure that you have exactly 11 redstone torches in your hotbar, and then pillar your way down as you make a redstone.
Yep. I have exactly 11. I have my cobble deep slate, torch tower. And yes, you're going to hear a lot of this, sadly. Oops. You go right there. You go right there. You get wiped out. You get placed. You get redstone torched. Oop. I can afford to go a little bit lower. Okay. I was pushing it a little bit. There we go. That's functioning as intended. Good. Go. Damn it. Do you have any spare redstone on me? No, I don't. I recognize that, oh shoot, I'm not showing the right screen. Then in the process of doing it, I accidentally swap away my redstone torch. Yay. I'll tell you what, in the meantime... Wonder I accidentally bopped it away. Like I was accidentally holding down the left mouse button key. Here. Yep, got it. Okay. Now for the tedious process of going back up. Yay. Suppose, while I'm doing this, kind of would make sense to let this video play a little bit more.
Redstone torch tower by adding a solid block every other space with a redstone torch on top of the block until you run out of redstone torches. Just one layer lower, set down a 5x5 frame of glass blocks so that they surround the drop shaft. Your feet should be at Y 191 when standing on this frame. Open the drop shaft to the right of the redstone torch tower by removing the 2 cobblestone blocks in front of you and 2 more cobblestone blocks below. Carefully place 2 blocks down below so that there is a line of 3 blocks for you to stand on later.
Hang on, I should pause that one. And yeah, it's a little bit boring over here, but I'm not too far from it. Now you need to be about 128 blocks away. So I'm actually within about 40 blocks of that right now. Just went through one entire stack of sand. Incidentally, this is a good reason to actually carry spares with you when you're going to construct these things. That was close. Not gonna lie, I was very nervous about that. Alright, now, glass platform. Have to double check this. Sadly, memory is not good enough to know exactly where to start with. But okay. Just one block below then. I'll tell you what. Now my feet should be at Y191. 191, perfect. Yeah, 191. Build around. Boop. There we go. Now I believe it's this side that I actually break all that. That's just to show off what I did. I did actually complete the little tower around. And yes, in fact, I'm at Y191, so yay. Transition back over here.
Open the drop shaft to the right of the redstone torch tower by removing the 2 cobblestone blocks in front of you and 2 more cobblestone blocks below. Carefully place 2 blocks down below so that there is a line of 3 blocks for you.
Okay. Easy peasy there. You gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go. Where's my deep slate now? And there we go. Ah, yes, I've actually completed that step. I am so bad at switching the stuff.
For you to stand on later. Add a glass block to the right of the redstone torch, and build up the 5x5 frame of glass blocks so that it's one layer taller, and then surround the drop shaft with 6 boats.
Right. Total up one extra layer. Good, good. Now, where is my crafting bench? There's it. Right, now in order to make all these, I'm going to need 25 wood. A spare, do I? No, I do not. So, one extra stack. 5 birch boats. Thank you very much. It was 6, wasn't it? Six birch boats. Yep. One should be about... Oh, and I've got that out. One should be about here. Sand. I do not want sand. One should be about there. Too close to me? Yeah, too close to me. Two. Now this is a little bit awkward simply because it's not the sort of proper size for this sort of thing. You know, 6 is sort of an awkward one. You kind of have to form like a little hex pattern around here to get it all properly in. Alright, I think that is the 6th though. Let's switch back over here.
Made a moment ago, and confirm that your feet are at Y189. Then add a chest overhead, and one inside of the drop shaft at your feet, and then feed a hopper into the chest in front of you.
Enough. Gotta be careful, because I can drop these things. I'm gonna carefully bunny hop around a little bit. There we go. Yeah. Now that side's gonna have to go. So I'm gonna just temporarily pop you here, I guess? Yeah, that'll work. 2 chests, 1 hopper, and we're just gonna put that right here, especially since I can basically mine straight up and it'll pop straight down at me. So, you right there. You directly overhead? Yes, yes it is. And then the hopper goes straight down here. Yeah, that's straight down. Good, good, good. Yeah, and the small little areas where you go through and swipe. Do I have... No, I don't even have looting 3 on this thing. It's going to be terrible. Now, one thing that's not part of Ian's designs, but I found was kind of handy. Go around through here. Pop that. And then put a crafting table in there. You don't... It's kind of handy for certain things that you're going to consolidate down. Like, especially, you can get tons of emeralds from this thing. And having a crafting bench down here to actually consolidate them down into gold blocks, into emerald blocks, is really handy. With that out of the way.
Remove the 2 cobblestone blocks to the left of the hopper and chest, and remove 2 more cobblestone blocks below. Jump down and place water inside of the tube for your future bubble column. Place 4 blocks of glass as shown, and add 3 ladders to them.
Alright. Transition back. Panes of glass. I do not have a water bucket though. Yeah. Yuck, yuck. My money where my mouth is. Okay, so either I place it here and have a small chance of it coming down. Place it here and kind of annoy me later on. You know what? I'm going to be annoyed. Water buckets. And I am going to start needing some of this kelp. A bunch of slabs would be handy too. And composter would be good. What about this though? Alright, it was 3 up, 2... Oh yes, that's right. I need to build some ladders. So, what do I need to build a ladder? Yes, I need exactly 3. I've got 3. Perfect. Very carefully. Whoop. Water you in there. And then ladder, ladder, ladder. Excellent. Now you can get back up. All very neat.
Go back up and stand under the redstone torch tower, and place a trapdoor in front of the chest. The hinge for the trapdoor should be on the side furthest from you. Place a torch on the other side of the trapdoor to prevent general mob spawning at night. Now stand on the torch and place a lever on the bottom side of the redstone torch tower.
Okay, I think that's a bit enough for that. So we need a trapdoor. Don't think I had one here. Nope. Okay, I am just going to construct one. You've all consolidated down. There's me trapdoor. There, see? Good. Do I have my torches? Yes. Normal torches, good. Did I have a lever with me? Don't think I did. This could be a problem. Especially since I'm not sure exactly how to make a lever. Is it stone or... Oh good, cobblestone and a stick. Phew, okay. You right away, so you go back up here. You go back over here. Now I need to make a gate. I don't have enough wood, so I'm going to have to fall off a little bit more. Gate, please. Thank you. And you place the gate down like this. Unfortunately, my view up top is obscured by this, so I may have to get rid of it. That's right. Let's pull out of this.
And place a gate underneath. Press the lever to make sure that it opens the gate and stops the flooding of the spawning platform. Shift is extended control, which would be a problem, is that if you accidentally flip the lever closing of the gate, as remotely is working okay. If everything is working okay, exit through the gate and jump down to the ocean.
Yep. Sorry for skipping over all of that, but I know exactly what they're going for. Essentially, you see up top there, it's all flooded. If I now click this, that stops being flooded. And then wait a bit. Click this. Starts being flooded. The reason why all of this is in place is to sort of prevent me from screwing things up. Like right now, I can't exit. I'm blocked in by this fence gate. And that's good because the farm is active. In order to deactivate it, I flip this lever. But if I flip this lever, this now is open and I can exit fine. So, great. Alright. So this is where we start to build the platform right here. So yes, there's going to be a landing platform down there, which I'm going to use with my cobblestone slabs. Good enough. We'll put a shield back in, though, just because I am heading into potentially hostile territory here. Alright, so with that, fear of heights warning, I guess. Whee! Alright, let's break up a bunch of this stuff. Pop myself on here, thank you very much. That's fine, I'll block that off later. The short term, though, a lot of this stuff I want to replace with slabs. Because it looks nicer. No. I don't think I really need the slabs, quite frankly. You can see I'm doing pretty well with just the cobble I've got here. So tell you what. Design plan. Instead, I'm going to fill this in. And this is starting to get annoying, so you go back. Oh yeah, but this has to be underwater. I lied. Is indeed slabs like this. Because then I can go like this. And when you land on this, you're not going to die. Good. Ugh. Another one of those lags. I gotta figure out why exactly the poor thing is lagging on me. That has to go and that has to go. Pop a slab in there. I grab you. And with you, I'm going to start marking off some of this, because we do need to prevent mobs from spawning on top of here. This is all nicely blocked in. This I'm going to have to replace with cobble, though, so you go in there. And then this will be the main entrance right over here. If I recall correctly. I think so. Alright, well, we'll work it out. We'll work it out. Meantime, up here, up here. Well, this one is going to be where the villager goes, so over there is actually a better choice. Okay, hang on a sec. I say that, but I did not actually double check where our coordinates are. So it was 813, 36. Yes, right here. I did this right. That's not the side with Spencer. That's distinct from it. Alright. Oh, that's a little bit of a driveway coming down too. Interesting. So yes, this is indeed the spot where that goes. So, all very good. Transition back to presentation here.
At the base, clear out the excess cobble, place down a soul sand block at the base of the bubble column, and plant kelp all the way up.
Ah, okay. That's one key difference then. I actually have to go a little bit further this way. So this thing goes. This thing goes. This thing goes. Where's technically you go to? But if I place you there, that's fine. Signs then go up against there. Only have enough to fill that in via slabs. I could always make some. Oh, not on me right now, sadly. I could come back up with some birch planks. We have 2 at least, so tell you what. fill you two in. Oh. You two would be better. You go there. Why you're not waterlogged? That's not good. Bucket. Waterlogged slab. Perfect. I'll be back for you two. Alright. Now I do actually have to get out this thing. Because, do I have my sign? No, I still need more signs. Shoot. Put my construction thing up there too. Oh, that's alright. I'll be fine with this temporarily. That handles that for the soul sound. Put you back in there. We need that composter. I got my kelp. Rich trapdoor. I'll keep that in hand for now. What I need. Should I... I think so, actually. I'm going to risk it without. I think I'll be fine without these signs in place. Even if that's the case, basically I'm going straight up. So, what do I care? Now, I do want to have my torches on the hotbar here. Or though, it might be better to have them like this. Because one problem is my helmet... Oh, actually it does have respiration. So I should be able to make it to the top without any issues. Grab you, though. Weird, but alright. Alright. Let's go up. Now it's going to take the full double stack of that kelp to actually get all this finished. Nah, see, look at that. Still got 3 bubbles of air and I'm basically done. Oop, okay. Let's head back over here.
If you need a breath of air while you hold your breath,
Use the
that
torch
you
thing to
recorded
do that.
earlier, the base of the farm with torches to prevent mobs from spawning. Create a trap for the villager by extending the glass blocks out to make a ceiling and the upper half of walls.
There, I'll pause that right there. That's what I gotta do next. Of course, I don't have those signs in place right now, so I should probably tend to that. Alright, I'm gonna need another bunch of birch planks. Gonna need some signs, please. Okay. That should do it. Now then, I should have my landing zone down there. Whee! There we go. And go with raid farm. And bot. There we go. You can see bubbles have already formed on here. So, might as well do a quick trip on it. It's gonna be nice and quick. And it'll also let me catch the kelp, which is up at the top now. Rather than letting it despawn. Yeah, I know, kelp is not exactly a valuable thing, but you know, could be handy for other things I'm grabbing. And there we go. 2 full stacks. Alright, so now I'm gonna need my glass. But whatever. Of my villager spot, yes. And I do have a boat downstairs. Alright, So let's jump again. Right. Be a glass block on top of this. Here. 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 I think it's 3 back. Yeah, there should be a 2-block space in there for the villager to hang out. Of course, there's a ceiling. Oh, Mr. Squid. Oh, crap. I got Phantom now. Not good. Tried to sleep before this just to make sure didn't have to worry about them. Now, how fast can you swim? Okay, we'll tell you what. Pop this in here. Got myself some glass. I still need some slabs, though. Alright, let's head back up. I'm going to need 2 slabs underneath there. I should probably grab another couple of extra slabs, too. And you need a proper crafting table to make them all. Head up. And yeah, I was just going to go for these. So, 12. Fine. Hey, you're coming up, but you can't see me, and I've got something above my head. So as long as I'm not... Well, even here, I've got something above my head. So in theory, I don't really care about that thing. Alright, so. I'm going to need my slabs, composter, glass. I've got a bit of food. Pretty much ready to go, quite frankly. A bit of ink sac, too. I don't hear the Phantom at all. Phantom swoops. Wait a minute. I saw that. It tried to swoop at me. See you later. So this goes here, here, here. I gotta pull you out. Put in a job block. Right here. There we go. Well, there should be enough room right here. Basically, I can come in through here. And of course, that Phantom. Gonna come near me. Alright, what time of day is it, though? Okay, it's almost daytime. Village is over there. Should be able to pull this off. Although, while I'm here and safe. Ish. Obviously, a drown could come in, so who knows. But...
And add bottom slabs for the floor just under the water's surface. Now capture a villager in a boat and ride the boat straight into the trap. Exit the boat and break it so that you can crouch down and let yourself out. And then fill in the bottom half of the glass wall so that drowns can't hurt the villager. Finally, place a torch under the sand pillar to break it all down, and this finishes your build. To start the farm, kill a pillager captain at a nearby...
Okay. You heard the tutorial? There we go. Sun's coming up too, so... You want to bug me at this point, Phantom? I don't really care. Boat. There. That there. There we go. Finally. I haven't had much practice with the torch trick, so. Oop. Bit of server lag. Oh, it looks neat, though. Here, my torch. Alright, and now off to the villager. Yep. She's up there. I apologize, villager, but I will give you some food. Over here. In order to get this properly, take my boat. Basically right next to a villager of some sort. I want one that doesn't have trades, too. Don't have any trades? Perfect. Come with me, sir. Dock. Oh, right. Of course. Notice the problem with the ground right there? I ran into this problem before, too, when I was trying to transport this little guy around. Private server. Here, huh? Do a little bit more of that. You know what? You got a lovely beach here. I'm gonna put this back with sand. Ooh, some fish too. Nice. Alright, well, it's a little bit tough to miss the pillager thing at this point. Something on fire up. No, I think that's just the lava. Right. Park you on in here. Oh, I apologize. I can duck my way out. You, oh no. Did not work out. Great. And I've heard a villager too. I mean, come on. There you go. See, you want to. Back up and try this a second time. R. There we go. Good. Keep hurting this villager. You know what? I apologize, dude. Here. Hey, look at that. I'm being such a jerk to this person. So he's even charging me extra. Like, come on. Here, let's give you a little bit more. Too close, but here. See, look, that was so mean of me to hurt you like that. So let's make things up for. Give me tons of food. Now for the tricky bits. There's my little landing area here. Well, working fine. He's doing okay. Now I've got to go out and find a pillager. Now the choice, I'm gonna just fucking underneath here. The choice of spot here actually was not a coincidence. If I go back to the map, in fact, I forgot to show this one off before. At long last, the overviewer has been updated with our progress here. This was what Elbows had done before. I believe it was Elbows anyway. This little peninsula right here, that's it. That's all that I've done. Kind of sad. I mean, in my defense, I did actually stop off at 2 cities, so that really slowed me down in terms of progress. Don't know about Elbows, but you can see that they actually went along, created platforms all through a lot of this area. And I think it was still there. We go down to about here. Yeah, you can see platforms across to here. Big giant end city with a ship. At which point, no more platforms. So about a quarter of what they did was accomplished without an elytra. They were just going around and pillaring. So yeah, this unfortunately, you know, I mean, still a little bit embarrassingly short, but whatever. You know, it shouldn't take me long to actually come back and reconnect with all that anyway. But anyway, we're going here just to show that off, though. We're also going to go back to the overworld. Going to show? Here we go. The map has been explored quite nicely overall. Look at all this. Now, other players have definitely been busy looking for spots. We got a nice Badlands down there. More exploration to reveal more of this ice con. In fact, looks like ice spikes. Never actually seen that biome before, other than in videos, of course. But pretty good one. You can see icebergs and stuff. My natural home. But focusing again a little bit. On. We are out right around here. Actually, more like right around here. Right down here, the pillager outpost. So in theory, we can go down there, grab ourselves Bad Omen, and come back. So basically, just follow along the coast here. We should be able to pull it off. Now, one trick, of course, is that, well, as you saw, I've got phantoms on me, so can't linger around there too far. Ugh, yeah. I've lost a fair bit of time just by going through that explanation. Yeah, there's a nice spot over here. The other problem, too, is, as you can see, I don't really have much in terms of protection on right now. So, oh, hey, wild cod. So, I'm going to have to come up with some sort of troll strats to figure out exactly what to do here. And I think cobbling up will help quite a bit. Got something of a round thing right there. I'm just trying to get my bearings a little bit. If I go to the right of this, yeah, that's, I think, what is that? Ocean Ruin or something like that? I head down around through here. Pillager Outpost is more or less dead ahead. Let's at least see it. Then I'll boat back. I should be back just in time to avoid phantoms. Cross fingers. Take a little bit to spawn in, sadly. Maybe just straight over here. Yep, there's a bit of land. And the pillager outpost. Ah, there we go. Villager outpost. That was a little bit too far south. Alright, well, since it's a lot faster and safer to go by boat, I will do exactly that. Hopefully I can outrace the phantoms. Take over here. Or in this direction. Yes, here we go. And I see this giant thing on the map over here. Scoot around here to avoid a little bit of land. Interesting biome over there. Could be some phantoms coming out though. Ourselves a little island over here. Should be careful to keep my eyes down. Scooting past them. Village itself is going to be here, right to the left of this island. Right, just because I think it's a little bit easier to navigate. I'm certainly we're not going to get scalies coming at us from two angles. There's our braid farm up there. See if we are the only person on the server now. That was unusually close quarters for Skelly. Nice, okay. I think we're actually sleeping through to the day. Alright, well I think other people then have logged off, which means... Grind. A boat. Boat. I need boat. I don't have much inventory space. Whatever. Or raw cod. I don't know what generates all that raw cod. Oh, it's probably axolotls coming in and slaughtering things. Firing at me. Around this little island here. Yeah, and I've got the map sort of setting up in a little screen over here, so I know roughly the route way to go. But, I mean, you remember this. Go hang right at the Ocean Monument. Don't really hug the curve necessarily, but look for a little bit of a landmass. If I go straight at this point, I'm basically going to bump straight into it. I'm a little bit south. But yeah, this landmass right here. Essentially line myself up with this. Go a little bit out just to avoid some of the land sitting over there. And then straight this way, and I'll be at the pillager place. My bow. Give me a bow. I've got a water bucket. I think that will work for me. plan is definitely to troll a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Take advantage of the fact that I've got a ton of cobble with me. Water bucket? Yeah, in fact, let's make that 2 water buckets. Okay. Alright. Cobble do I have? Probably enough? Let's find out. All I need to do is get high enough so that I'm over the range of their arrows. Should be enough. Well, if it's not, I go up a little bit higher. I technically haven't wasted any blocks at that point. Alright, now I need me a captain. In one at this point. I'm too high for you. Sweet. Alright, let's troll strat this. Well, I do have tons of arrows, so. Got 2 more coming in. Okay, I've killed at least one of them. Allow another one to spawn in. I'm annoyed to be missing out on the XP, but you know what? Alright, let's pull out a bit more cobble. Somebody over there, but still no captains, huh? Alright, let's aggro. There we go. Aggroed you. Oh, here we go. Alright. Lag. Alright, sweet. That's it. Alright, I got my water bucket. Let's throw a water bucket down so other people can take advantage of my troll. But of course, I mean, I'm right next to an ocean, so we're right there. Oh, bit of a lake down there. Look out. Alright, I just want to double check. Yeah. That omen. Alright, and now we go back. And from here, things progress fairly well. It'd be nice if I had a little bit more storage space for my stuff, but I've worked this enough on another server to actually sort of know the details of what works and what doesn't. You can see, unfortunately, I've got a lot of extra stuff in here. But actually, in fact, yeah, you know what? I got some time. We'll just park this right here. And I'm going to throw glass back in here, kelp back in here, diorite, wood, a bunch of sand I don't really need right now. Arrows. Don't think I need any of them. Bucket I should probably refill. Going. Throw back some of these buckets. Torches might be handy for that. Handy for in case I need to do some extra proofing. A bow? I guess I can keep a bow hanging around. I do need some bread. Best? No, but it'll work. Perfect. Okay. Now my inventory is looking a lot cleaner. Let's avoid that ocean ruin. Well, oh yes, I don't want to go that way. Let's head out over here. Unfortunately, I don't have looting on there. Or sweeping edge. Sweeping edge is very handy for these things. Something I'm going to have to improve on later. Alright, now watch very carefully at the top of my bar. Okay, raid started. I gotta get up top fairly quick. The faster I get up top, the more efficient the farm will actually be. Here we go. It has started. You can see it right up there. Yep. All the horns have stopped blowing. Let's bring on the mobs. I think I got a vex some. Yep. Vex vexes. Sharpness and sweeping edge would have made a big difference here. Fortunately, you remember all those boats we set up? Those are designed to protect against any vexes. They basically sort of stock up top there right now. Okay, we've already got 1 emerald, 2 redstone dust, a bunch of sugar. Ink sack is not terribly helpful. What's in the chest? Oh, looking nice. Totem of Undying. Alright, let's pull out the stuff that I don't want. Battles are nice. I'm going to want a little bit of you. Ominous Banner, I'm going to want a bit of you too. Rid of the crossbows. Iron axes. And this is sort of the area where you can rest your legs a little bit at this point. Totem of Undying is nice. Hurting. Interesting. Sorry. Well, actually, let's dash you guys back over here. Okay. We're finished our first one. So now, if I head down here, we get a second raid started. In fact, not only do I have a raid, it should be Bad Omen 2 I had. Like the horns have stopped blaring. Alright, well this is why I carry a bunch of food with me anyway. You could escape me, eh? Alright, not a bad haul. It would be a lot better if I had... Oh, look at this. I've got almost a stack of ominous banners. That all popped in for some reason. Interesting, okay. I can see this is coming along pretty good. Although, certainly better with... Oh, I've got an emerald I can pop in here, too. Certainly better with some extra enchantments. I want to grind away a little bit more on this. I am technically over time. So I suppose with that, I should leave you for now. I mean, the raid farm is almost finished. There's an extension I want to actually made that Ianxofour added on there, which I think is pretty cool. I also want to add some chests and all that. I found that's handy for storing totems and saddles, which don't stack, but I don't really want to sort of get rid of as soon as as nicely as I like. So yeah, with that, we shall be seeing you later.